Alright y'all, what's going on? Today we have a reaction video. Today we're gonna be watching some Cjdachamp. I mess with Cjdachamp heavy because I like anime. He makes a bunch of videos pertaining to anime. Like some of y'all might know him for the Black Air Force energy or disrespectful moments in anime history. He got me into watching a couple anime too. I was sitting around, I'm like, dang, I ain't watched a Cjdachamp video in a while, and he just dropped like 4 of them since the last one I saw. The last one I saw was his conquest video, which was absolutely phenomenal. Like every video he does, I'm glazing. I'm not gonna lie, but it's facts. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this one, the Nonchalant Trials of Sung Jinwo. This anime was fire too. I enjoyed it. So let's just go ahead and start this up. See what he got this video.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his f***ing door, redoing an entire video from scratch.
Oh, yeah, I'd be sick to my stomach. This really happened to him?
Finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced.
Yo, that's one of the fears I have. Like making a video that I really put a bunch of time and effort into, and then it's just like gone in a snap of a finger. Oh my god, I don't know what I would do. I'd be, boy.
Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages.
Solo leveling go crazy.
Came out. They just wanted straight mono panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom.
He do be ore farming crazy. Like OD ore farming. He just be like
Mr.
just because.
So prepare yourself to watch this
ore farming when the moment doesn't even call for.
Get they ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So
hey,
without
enough.
further ado, the Jinwo trials.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Not too much though. Not too much.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jinwo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass in showers. Never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E. And Jinwo was a fucking
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga
Literally in the dumpster.
He sucked hot ass buns. And what made it worse,
That is a wait, hold on. That was a crazy gift.
So that's how you know
Hold
he
on.
really was trash.
We gotta bring.
He was a sucked hot ass buns.
Where you even get that gift from?
He was a
That's the craziest
So
gift.
that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, Jinwo,
Actually, like, imagine being in a world with a power system like this, and you were just like the lowest of the low, like not even dirt level. That would like, what would you even do at that point? Imagine if you were him and the event that happened to him didn't happen. So you just be stuck. It's E forever. Like, what would you really do? Like, you actually need to get a normal job. Like, there's no hope.
was hard stuck bronze 3, and he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jinwoo's here? Shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit #1, because that's what I'm gonna call it, because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, Jinwo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches.
This moment was insane when I first saw it, bro. Like, I didn't expect none of this, because the only thing I knew about this anime was that one clip of that statue smiling. So I saw that, I'm like, oh yeah, this anime might be different. And it got to this scene right here where the whole party just gets destroyed.
Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And Jinwo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jinwo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jinwo gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze.
Oh, I forgot. So he couldn't even level up at all. Oh wait, how did it go again? If you had that rank, you were stuck with it. So leveling up didn't exist for anybody, right?
He was not destined to be a trash-ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A.
That was a crazy dive
of the Smurfs. This man Jinwo caught some bodies, and I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. In our first example,
I mean, it was self-defense though, because they tried to kill him first. So ain't nothing you can really do with that one.
Bum-ass 6-stack.
Oh, I hated them niggas. I'm glad he got him.
Was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jinwo and this trust fund bum-ass, I got all this gear for nothing, Nepo baby Jinwo. Like, don't get me wrong, I swear, bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like, this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't scream daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now when Jinwo
wait, he was in the actual game? What game is this? What game is this where he's actually in there? Are you serious?
Screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now when Jinwo met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to Jinwo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now Jinwo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly,
crazy.
They only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight.
Wow.
And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is when Jinwo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and Jinwo is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong-suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. Jinwo and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave.
He got a pickaxe and a shovel in the pack.
Blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks, because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E-rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. Jinwo cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. And old trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck?
This ain't no E-rank.
Even on my team, he just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags. He said, hey bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the steaming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill Jinwo and we'll let you live. But Jinho was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around and kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jinwo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these
kill them,
all
boy.
6 of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting Jinwo and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month.
No holds barred, no.
That
he attacked him first. Well, they attacked him first.
Allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to Jinwo and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh?
Bop. That's it. That's all it took.
With no emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E-rank just kill a D-rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E-rank. This is a Smurf of Doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes dead? Gut.
That is
and he
insane.
Deserves this shit too for rocking.
That ain't even hair, bro. That's some fungus. I don't know what he thought
broccoli
he
on
was
his head.
doing
You
wearing
know what
that.
made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so Jinwo easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. Just off of that, this man caught 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Because he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking Smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum-ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Wu Speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in elo hell. Boom! Face plants this bum.
Not a
and
chance,
at this point
boy.
in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga. Because what are you here for? To
Not the
worship me?
not
Kill
the
yourself.
LTG
Please
clip.
hard carry me. I swear to God, I'll...
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6
Didn't
of them
even break a
sent them
sweat
back to the
either.
lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened?
Factual.
Jinwo was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing.
Oh my God.
And the
What
supervisor
was
of
that?
these prisoners was Cjdachamp. But Mr. Cjdachamp was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock.
I would have took that bounty too. After what the dad told him, who wouldn't have took that bounty? I would have definitely let them die. I would have done it myself.
Terrible shit. So the father paid Cjdachamp to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which
Easy.
is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh,
They
forgot
saw
about that.
old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga.
Dang.
Then when Jinwo and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until Jinwo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is Jinwoo's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly
my God.
whoop that nigga's ass. So
Yo,
Jinwoo,
bro, he
"Hold
did
on
that
there,
so
young blood.
much this
Let the
anime,
OG
bro.
handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B-rank hunter, and Unk was a C-rank hunter. And also, you can't
Really get
forget
he
Unk
let Unk get
has
packed up,
one
man.
arm. And before one of y'all say, but usually characters with one arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a
Facts.
regular nigga with one arm. So woo, why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent? So you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But
Facts.
nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got Fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this
Oh
nigga
my
get hit by
God.
a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jinwo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little, too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the Jinwo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking
Just to
serial
ore
ore
farm.
farmer, bro. Now, Cjdachamp wasn't an idiot like the 6-stack. This man knew off the rip. He ranked my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for Jinwo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things
They
that
were
you're gonna see in a
crazy.
mirror match. But everything changed when Jinwo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man started hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles.
Yo,
to
that
whoop
was
this
fire.
nigga ass. So Jinwo blitzes bro at the speed of sound.
I
and lands
remember
a cut
originally
under his
seeing
left
that. I'm
eye.
like, oh,
And
they
that
did
nigga
the
get stunned. He
Goku
was like,
hop, bro.
holy
That's fire.
shit. Was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed, he was. And that cut that he landed
Power boost.
poisoned the
Poison.
side of bro's face because Jinwoo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jinwo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Cjdachamp ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwo just took. And that
I just thought about why didn't he aim for the tendon? The tendon would have been way better because he physically wouldn't have been able to stand on that leg. Yeah, he low-key sold the bag right there. But the opening was there. The opening was there.
Saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jinwo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him,
Born again!
Oh well, I forgot he could do that. So going for the tendon wouldn't even matter anyway. Yeah. This
Like, bro,
mug
just
was
look at his face,
OP
man.
for no
He knew
reason.
it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over.
Ew.
Jinwo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Wu ore farming over his body.
Of course.
I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker ore farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Cjdachamp became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the Jinwo trials.
All right, hold on.
Y'all righty, ladies and
Run that back real quick. Kill count 7. Animal abuse 1. Jinwo charge. Serial ore farming. He really making that a charge. And false ranking. All right.
y'all righty, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwo is not new to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga.
This dude was clean, bro. He was so
none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress the Blood Red.
That boy
Like he
Egress.
just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jinwo
Radon cousin, boy.
off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jinwo. Egress looked at bro and said,
Are you
Ooh, you hear that music?
Are you a phony nigga?
Hold on. Listen one more time.
And this was the ultimate test for Jinwo. Egress looked at bro and said,
Oh my god. That music low-key bring back some PTSD because Radon was so annoying to beat, bro. I wish I was streaming and dropping videos back then, but dang. Oh my god.
Are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy.
So Egress speed blitzes Jinwo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again, and Jinwo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on him. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe.
No
My
breaks.
God, Jinwo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Egress had Ultra Instinct. But Jinwo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man Jinwo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes, and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jinwo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jinwo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hate.
This next part, absolutely nefarious work. This next part, like, solidified this being my favorite character.
I like you, little nigga. Let's
He put the sword down and said,
Bro
go
was
ahead.
already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Egress wasted no time. Bro stood there in ore farm for 2 seconds.
Look at it.
Then boom! With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was
In
so
the
fast,
ground,
it
boy.
was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down. They hit this boy with the humbling this man to
No
an
mercy,
open wall.
boy.
And I tell you, boy, Jinwo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Egress had perfect defense. But while Jinwo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally
Okay,
took
he got
some
that one hit
blows.
off.
But this kick enraged Egress. Bro
He said, "Oh,
fuck it," and
word?
stepped to his second phase.
Oh, yeah?
He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball. Look at
He started doing a Tekken combo on him, boy. He started juggling him. That solidified it for me. That clip right there. Run it back one more time.
phase. He started juggling and dribbling
Oh
this
my
man like a basket.
That officially made Egress my favorite character. Without him even speaking a word, by the way, he ain't say nothing. No words at all. Just straight to business, straight hands. That was it, boy.
Oh, look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Another two-piece combo. Then he hit.
Look at what he's doing to him. Look. Are we serious? Are we serious? Look, he's not. Look how he has his body. Yo.
It's the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam.
Oh my God.
Flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently.
He just having fun.
Then this man
He's just having fun.
Like, come on, bitch ass nigga.
Oh my
Show me that
God.
you worthy of this throne, or sit here and die like a bitch.
So Egress uses the Force to call his greatsword and swings at Jinwo. But Jinwo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye. Finally doing
It's where the
some
plot
damage
kick in.
to
I ain't
this
gonna
man.
lie.
And this
I'm not gonna lie. If plot didn't kick in for Jinwoo right here, that just would have been a wrap. I honestly felt like Egress should have killed him. I'm not even gonna hold you with that one.
is when Jinwo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, nah, I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then
Oh my gosh.
shoved it in his throat again. Pause.
Beautiful
But,
animation.
this insane lock-in moment by Jinwo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss.
And he got it.
Not gonna lie, insane
Cinema,
work.
boy.
Beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try. But bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's
Oh,
some
I
nasty
forgot about
work.
that.
Y'all didn't even let the nigga heal. The Jinwo trials. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got Exhibit C, D, and
Oh yeah,
E
he's
to
got a
go in
bunch to
trial
go
2.
through, boy.
So, will Jinwo make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous?
Oh yeah.
Spoiler.
Especially the ore forming one.
Yes.
Oh my god, bro. W video by Cjdachamp, man. Oh, and I still got a bunch more videos of his to watch. I think I still got like that one right there. Cell, I need to watch that one. But yeah, solo leveling, absolutely amazing. But like I was saying before, if that plot didn't kick in for Sun Jinwoo, I think Egress actually would have killed him. It's good that he was able to resurrect though. He was able to resurrect Egress and have him fighting for his side. That's actually fire. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I know I did, because that was fire. And if y'all somehow don't know who Cjdachamp is, make sure to check him out. Make sure to check him out. I'll have his video linked in the description below mine. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head up out of here. Peace out, y'all.